go up this way, which is kind of almost like somebody should hold my hand, maybe. Okay.
I'll follow you guys. I'll be. All of a sudden, my flashlight won't work. What the hell? Oh no. Seriously? My flashlight just stopped working?
Yeah, take mine. I don't have enough hands anyway. I can't even start recording. Boom. Fix it.
You don't like me.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's an oddly placed window. I don't think it's gonna work very well.
Did you lock the door, baby?
All I did was open the trunk and never unlocked
Okay.
the doors.
Get some workout stair stepper today.
I know, right?
Beautifully poured set of steps. I'll say that. Nice and smooth.
The finest concrete.
Including these kind of things all over the place. So, just be cautious. That looks like it's an open empty window, so there's that. So this is the top floor. Some call it the fourth floor. Some call it the third floor. The main floor. Then it goes 1, 2, 3. So essentially, this is the third floor.
Put my finger right on these
Giving
lines.
us the fourth floor, and if you include the basement, it's the fifth floor. So, up here is where the two cowboys had a shootout. And up here, and they're said to be a cowboy that looks around the corner.
I don't have enough hands.
Ooh.
And so,
I was gonna say.
There's no window in the window.
in here where the cowboys were. This building, I don't know about for you guys, but this building for me, even sometimes still, can be disorienting when we walk around. I don't know why it is, if it's the energy, the way the building is. The building is a U shape. We came up on the highway side or the 95 side, a stairwell, and then the main stairwell's in the middle, and then, but it's a U shape, so when you look at it from outside, you can see that. Sometimes when you're inside, it feels different. Sometimes it feels like you went in a circle or something weird, and I don't know why, and it always has disoriented me. I'm pretty good with it now, but there's still times I'm like, wait, okay, yeah. You know, like I stop and kind of go, okay. So it can be disorienting, and if you get disoriented, just, let me know, or just stay close so that we can all stay together in general. I don't want you guys to wander off too much by yourselves anyway, just because all of this construction and everything, okay? So we're gonna head down here.
Now, is this the original plaster, or are they currently patching up?
This stuff is.
Okay.
So the hotel at the time that was built was state-of-the-art, high-tech, modern, best hotel out west for sure. And back then they had a hotel, and they would have a community bathroom like at the end of the hall, or a bathroom per so many rooms and stuff like that. The Goldfield had its own restrooms. It had its own bathing facilities, all within your own room. They also had a telephone services. They had a switchboard. They had a phone service downstairs as well as to the switchboard. They all had their own heated rooms that had steam heating. So it was a super modern technology for its time and very high tech.
I was gonna say steam heating for each room. That's impressive.
Isn't that I think it's awesome. I think the phone system, nobody had their own phones then. Right. We all take that for granted because you got one in your pocket. Yeah. But in the end, it was pretty crazy that they had the ability to call out as well as within. So that's pretty cool to me. They also hired the best of the best when it came to their kitchen staff. Their kitchen staff was always imported from Europe or somewhere like that. They were brought in, they were paid big money to come here from other countries and be the head chef and take care of everything. So that's pretty amazing too, to consider that we're way out here, and when you think that you probably rode a ship for a good month and possibly went by train and horse across the rest of the United States, or had to go all the way around the Horn, which took like half a year. So, so there's that, and so we'll go ahead and walk down some of this. Like I said, this is pretty, they've really been working up here, I know that, so this is all horrible.
That is so freaking weird.
Wow. Right,
That's
and,
insane. I think that's amazing in history, like, the amount of things these walls have been around. Like,
oh, it's
the amount of history that they're attached to is just absolutely amazing.
oh, it is very nice. If you look at the ceiling, or up above, as you see, there's all these beams, and you look at all the holes in there, you'll find when we go down here, there's insulators, you're gonna see some of them through there, but there's insulators, no, they're the long ones, not the little round ones like that, you'll see it, I'll show you some here in a little bit, but, every one of these holes had another insulator, so when you start looking down this whole hallway and every hallway in this building, I'm realizing, oh my gosh, that's a lot of insulators. This is the elevator. It was the fastest in Nevada and said to be the fastest out west. It has a brass color to it. When they started restoring the building, the birds had been in here, the pigeons and all that, and you couldn't tell exactly what that wall was. It was all scrubbed out immensely. You still have trouble seeing the actual color and stuff. It is wedged there. I'll show you in the basement how it is wedged there. So it does not move. We don't know if it's going to be functional just because it's so old and but it is a very badass. It ran at 35 miles an hour, which back then was super fast and super cool.
How fast?
35 miles an hour, so you went up and down real fast.
Yeah, you
And
did.
even today, that's kind of quick, but 35 miles an hour then was really fast.
That's crazy.
So we'll go ahead, we can walk down
Talk
here.
about needing an operator's license.
There's some of this hotel that is, like I said, not only tore up, but is a little monotonous.
Can you hold this? Sorry.
I'll show you the way side of the building and maybe on the
Just using
next one, you guys wanna
EMF,
look?
I haven't
Yeah,
even
other than that,
touched the camera, she's filming on her phone. I don't have enough hands since I can't, I have to charge
Oh,
the
wow, look
GoPro.
at that. That's I don't know if that's,
Oh, no, that's a barrel burner.
just for the construction workers to keep it warm or something.
Most likely. That's not like a.
I feel like I'm in the movie Rose Red.
It has that definite feeling to it, especially with the construction going on.
So when you look at the fact that these little skinny insulators were in all of the way around the whole building is, I don't even know how much money even just all the insulators cost. That's a lot of money in insulators.
So the red cord's throwing me stuff, so that's got electric in it.
Well, I saw the end of it was turned on, the
Can I
light
ask,
turned.
is this brickwork back here? Is that original or?
Yes.
That's original. Wow.
Yes. On the foundation part, when you look outside, for the most part,
Is the floor wobbly right here?
it very well could be.
No.
You see it move a little, actually. Yeah.
I just felt really off balance there for a second. I just wanted to make
Yeah.
I felt it too when I went around the corner. I felt like an off.
It was like.
Yeah,
off
like
kilter
you were
right
pushed.
here.
This whole building can feel like that at times. Like I said, it's disorienting. When you walk around to like this side and then back around to that side, and you start going, wait, where am I? and other people have felt that way too. It's disorienting and there's something about this.
It's right here though. It's right in this area.
Spiritual.
Like when you go,
Lightheaded?
well that and you get like yeah. Tippy.
Yeah.
I felt it literally when I went around. That's why I had to grab the wall for a second.
Right in here.
Like I came around the corner.
The original I was in last week when the workers were here.
Right.
So original.
There's a slope right here.
Yeah, see.
They've left a
Debunk.
lot in here, like a lot of trash.
Yeah, and well, and they'll be back, you know, Monday,
Yeah.
so.
Should be looking for.
So there's actually
Um,
currently someone working on it still. Like,
Oh, yes.
There's a
Oh, yes.
contractor that picked
Yes,
it up.
oh, yeah.
Nice.
Well, no, there's not a contractor, it's,
That's why I
local
said something
people,
right
but,
away. It's not
So a lot of the
all
locals are actually helping to work on it.
some.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, there, right now, that's a limited crew, there's only a couple people that are actually working on it. I was, helping at one point do some of the work. If you notice
Nice.
down there on that end where he's shining the light right there, that's like a dump chute, like, you can see it's open too. It's, basically when they're throwing their trash and stuff, they could drop it down into the truck, the trucks that are down there, whatever, so. That's a dump chute, don't go cruising
Yeah,
around
they're
down
playing with your flashlight, baby.
I don't feel like
It
falling.
just shut off.
there.
Told you.
Your what shut off?
My flashlight, it's not.
It literally just cut off. I didn't touch it, nothing. Just
So, Joe?
I will say
I mean,
that
now
this
it's
is, one of the areas that I had been told wasn't very special, and it definitely has, a lot going on up here.
So let me. So what floor are we currently on
You're
right
on
now?
the top floor,
We're
which
on the
is
top floor.
the
Okay.
third floor, but basically the fourth floor, unless you consider the basement, then we're on the fifth floor. Yeah. So it's the, 3, 4, 5 floor.
And again, just to reiterate, so this is one of the most haunted floors, where the
It
Cowboys
is
actually had
a-
like a shootout, like you said down there.
The Cowboys there was 2 Cowboys that had a shootout down there. They're both said to have been killed, things like that. So, yes, and more than them. Like I said, I'll give you guys some more stuff, but this is a very warm area for those things.
I know you
Or
said you
cold
didn't want.
area.
I know you said you didn't
Cold
want
area
to.
for some of that. Like I said, I told you to give you some hints.
Yeah.
I wanted you to have a true experience, and this is one of the more sometimes out of locations.
Sweet, because there's no wires.
I was always told that the hotel does have a
Is this
portal to the other side.
The power in the hotel itself is supposed to be dead, right?
No, not necessarily, because
I mean,
if
would
you
you
notice
not
the
be
power
able to
cords
actually
down there,
access
still
it?
the light up ends are lit. So,
I mean, if they
so
get-
that I would not
There
guarantee
was
that
a thing in
the
the
power
last
is
time where, like,
not.
the place was kicking.
There's 3 to 4
Yeah.
volts coming out of this panel.
hotel.
Yeah.
And that's, you know,
They probably,
like I said, I can't say that
I
it's
don't know,
dead
maybe
at all.
pop in and
In
out
fact,
different
I just don't know that there's lights per se.
Or maybe it's like, they say
There's probably plenty of power because they use it all the time during the week.
Don't go
I-
sticking your fingers into any outlets.
Yeah, let's not stick a paperclip in the outlets or anything,
Yeah.
please.
I don't know, I'm just using.
Yeah, no, I know.
What did you suggest?
Don't go sticking your fingers in
I don't plan to.
Don't put your fingers on the fuses, anything silly.
I used to
like
work for a construction company, so I'm gonna stay away from all that. I know
Yeah.
it has its.
that. Right.
I've seen what happens.
No kidding.
Yeah, there's this not in our company, but a different company.
What was that?
And ended up hitting a power line.
I just did this wire.
No, it was down here.
That's one of the things I hate the most is electricity.
Yeah, I love it. I need it. Yeah.
Okay, it was that hitting the.
Is it plastic?
Yeah, it was that hitting the building.
You will notice if you look in.
Watch out. It's different.
I'm starting to see why people get a little disoriented in here.
Oh, there's nothing there. Never mind. Yeah, so I guess we can.
You will notice in some of these rooms that there's like modern bathroom or something, you know, you come across that quite a bit.
So,
And,
document this for me, baby.
Because I see these doorways are huge, then there's smaller ones. Wasn't that what used to be original?
Look at the top of the conduit pipes, no wires, no connections, no nothing, right? Nothing in the box but one piece of ground wire.
Could have been closets and stuff. So it just kind of depends. I know that
That's
when
interesting.
the company came in the 80s, they were
Where's the voltage coming from?
as well, and they were changing.
There's nothing there.
Structure of the.
And the only spikes I've gotten in this entire building so far have been that red extension cord.
They weren't
and this.
necessarily modern.
There's no power.
Midwest,
Yeah.
and kind of small or kind of this and that, you know. So they were rearranging, making some of them suites and so on and so forth. So like I said, you'll see some of these that have some not like fairly newer showers or bathtubs or toilets or something. And that is because in the 80s they had started another company before Red had bought it. Came in and they were trying to remodel and everything. They ended up the contractors that were working here for that group left and said they would never come back. They had been scared.
I smell mine.
A mine?
Now, I've heard this story, and I don't know how true it is. You can just confirm or deny. So I heard that there was a contractor here, actually. And, well, that sounds weird. So there was a contractor here, and I know that one of the guys said that he supposedly left his tools here. And he went back inside and ended up seeing that the bar was going, there's a bunch of people down there, and sworn he'd never come back. Is that a true story?
As far as I know, yeah. He went out and his crew that was waiting for him outside said they agreed that, yeah, that
They'd never
enough
come
was
back.
enough, yeah. So, you know, I did not witness this myself personally, but I have heard the story, and I know that there's plenty of information showing that there was contract companies that were here that had left and refused to come back.
That's why it's going.
That's what's very compelling for me. Is that like
Spirits
construction?
messing with
These
the
guys
flesh.
who normally,
It's over
you
here.
know, probably a lot of them aren't so
Feel that.
scared of that kind of stuff, or even maybe not so they don't really
Most
fully
are-
believe it.
Most are not believers,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
So,
That's
like-
when they get scared the most.
Yeah. So when they come out here and they actually have something happen, then it's just really compelling to me.
I love how like some of these.
I know, I was looking at those.
Rooms go like, and
I'm
they're
actually
really
gonna
neat.
walk down here real quick. That's what I kind of.
I know that this is the live wire.
Oh, there's a light in the elevator.
There was, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is.
And like I said, when I walked back that way, I saw that when, oh yeah, right there, there's one of the power cords that's, you can see the lit up end, you know? It's right here. So,
I got called into this room.
yeah?
Maybe I'm psyching myself out. But I'm getting my
I walked by it and something goes, "Bzzz," and I was like,
Oh,
okay.
yeah. And you can hear the
Oh, no.
refrigerator is
It-
on and stuff
it-
like that. So there is some energy
No.
electricity in here
Yeah.
that's probably not just random.
Nope, it was something totally not that. It was like
Yeah,
a,
the red cord was on the opposite side of the hallway. The conduit box was completely disconnected on the one that I was
Right.
getting spikes on. So.
Right, that's it, yeah. It's all over the place. But we'll go down to the next floor.
This,
So
this one is because it's directly over the power cord.
Yeah.
so there's
That
this
one
floor
just
did
makes
have
sense.
a couple suicides on it. There was a guy that fell in love with a lady of the evening, realizing he was not able to keep her just as his own. Decided to kill himself, jump out of one of the windows.
Wow.
There's another man that was in financial dire straits, I guess you could say, and decided to jump out the window. I think it's the next floor down actually that someone hung themselves. There again, I think it was a financial situation, probably money lost in mining or gambling or something like that.
Now, can I ask you, do you know any of those names? That way we can try to.
I don't.
Oh, well.
I know that that's like of the true history of the building and stuff like that. That's part of the history amongst this. Like I said, I'll show you some stuff afterwards that it will tell you some
Smile
stories
ways.
about that. And some
There's my window.
Oh, yeah. See that, guys?
Brand new batteries.
Oh, this is so amazing.
Yeah, and they're dying. Oh, yeah, I
It's right there.
bring extra batteries usually because eventually, sooner or later, somebody's batteries die, my batteries die.
All my batteries in my
Got
phone.
three.
This building tends to drain the energy out of a lot of people and things. This hand railing is brand new. This didn't have a hand railing last time I was up here, so that's really sweet.
It was at
The
four
floor,
bars and I walked in.
the
I've had to go for a
steps have
charge
been
for
replaced, so
about
they're
20 minutes.
safer. So
Yeah.
that's good. I really like that. That's nice.
gone.
I used to
That's so weird.
go free hand.
I can see down there.
So they definitely done some work. Yeah. See the big mess, and you don't always know.
Definitely looks like it.
Oh, are you talking about this?
The dude
No, on the
Oh,
wall
what is
right
it?
there.
Oh.
Other side.
looks like someone right here.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, nice. All right. So that's gonna be forever behind the walls. You know what? I wonder what kind of weird stuff you would find if you like poured the plaster and like casinos and stuff like that, or like
There
poured
is
the walls.
still a couple of broken steps right down here. Some of those that they're gonna just be careful that you don't slip off the edge or
Of course, of course.
there's broken right there, but they're not that.
Alright, so I switched out flashlights versus mine.
Okay.
Alright, so now we are on floor
2. I think those are good.
Like how there's no floor
Thank
numbers or anything.
I know. Yeah, well, sometimes you'll see it like randomly somewhere or whatever. This floor,
Since I charged it as much as I can with the back, I'm gonna go ahead and try and
it's
start
just
with the GoPro.
it's had a lot of work under it already, and yeah, sleeping patterns are going to and everything too. This is like, well, we'll go on this way, we'll go this way. So you can see here that like, this probably wasn't all a room, but now it is. You can also see that, there's a lot of, there's like a jacuzzi tub in here. Well, no way, that's, obviously from like the 1980s when they put that in. So, things like that are modern, that, of course, being modern is one thing, another is the fact that they are, probably still outdated for now, so they'll probably all have to be ripped out and replaced anyway, which sucks, but, yeah, these halls are a little bit better. You can see what's funny to me, anyway, is like I was saying, there's construction company here in the 80s, and when you walk down some of these halls and stuff, it looks like a lot of this work got done already, so maybe you won't see it anymore. But there's things on the walls and stuff that were written by those crews, but they're weird, random things like
Happens with drugs.
who's Louis?
Yeah. What happens with drugs? Like, I
Right
don't
there.
know. Why is there an airport?
Yeah, what happened?
Are they hiding? You know what? It makes me
Maybe
wonder if
there's
they're
drugs
hiding.
there. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know. But you'll see, like, I don't know, like I said, it might be covered up because they've done a lot of work in here now.
Yeah, we saw some interesting.
Those are just, that's not electricity. That's
no,
one of the
yeah,
switchboard
like,
bells.
Oh, for the phones.
This is
Yeah,
just
that's
a
the
moment
phone
in your
lines.
life. So is Robo. So be your own Robo and be.
What does that even mean? I don't get that at all.
Warrior.
Same.
Yeah.
And then they said a foreskin warrior. But I mean, so then you, I mean, so, yeah, there's random things around that you'll find like that. Like there's another saying here on the wall. There's random sayings, but it almost is like The Shining. You know,
Yeah.
like, why did they write this crazy? What was going on? Like, where are those drugs, Robo? Were they in there? It's kind of crazy. It's just funny. Like I said again, if you look up and you look at all the insulators, there's a lot of fucking insulators. When you look at each single one, all the way down, all over the whole entire building, pretty off the hook. You can see why some of the, why sometimes you probably still have some kind of energy going on around here. But, so, since we've gotten this far, where's the other one? Oh, where's another one? We're missing one.
Oh, he's in the other room.
All right, so we're gonna go down this way and go down the back stairwell again. You guys know where we're at? You guys-
No,
Are you disoriented a little?
no.
No. Okay.
I just don't know where I'm at.
Okay.
Oh, I like that one. What the mad cat? Cat dog thing. My dog, cat Barkley.
I don't have.
Bill
they
the
were
cat.
never-
I like it. They got some artists up in here.
Yeah. Like there's just random shit like that throughout the.
You all right?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get water.
It's a lot really dusty in here.
Yeah, I get. Ever since I had COVID, I get that random cough for whatever reason. Not just a smoker's cough.
Yeah.
You sure you don't need a cigarette?
I know. Huh? All right, so are we all together? Are we all coming?
Yes.
Go down. All right, so we're headed down. Yeah. Right.
You guys ready?
Why does it look like? Okay, this room.
What?
There's like condensation streaks down the wall.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Oh, what? That's because because it leaked and flooded like that way a lot when before it was
Okay.
being worked on again. So there's places that it's the water has run down and
Right when we were walking in, it spiked to 4.6, and then it dropped back down to nothing. Now it's back to B.
A little bit of moisture, but not too bad.
Oh no, not bad at all. No. You know, it's just seeping down the whole entire wall. You know.
Those actually, I mean, the walls are in decent shape. Everything's in.
yeah, a lot of this has just recently been done. This is all fairly new.
Okay.
I don't think I was looking down enough to
you're
be
doing a lot
able
of
to
work
catch it on the
recently.
GoPro.
Oh, they've been doing a lot of work for a long time now.
Cool little handprint.
Just a handprint. But
It's really tiny.
it's like super tiny.
Stairwell.
It's like a kid's handprint.
That's like a kid's hand. Yeah.
Maybe.
Not saying it's paranormal.
There is a girl that works here that's really small though.
Oh, there is.
Yeah,
There we go.
yeah.
Perfect.
So I mean,
Solve
it
the
could be
mystery.
it could be a lot of things. Yeah, there's a girl that's like really skinny and really. She's she's like a little.
Look at that door frame. Isn't that cool? That's like, I hope they actually keep those.
Things like that.
Is that marble wall?
Yeah, no, I would say
Two,
it's
you know.
I just think it's interesting.
No, but it's really.
I hope they keep the walls.
Yeah.
No, like this right here, this,
The door frame.
the door frame.
Yeah,
hope
no,
they
I love
keep
the
that.
frames like that, the window frames like that. I think so too. I think they're beautiful and fantastic and amazing.
They're very vintage.
Yeah. Oh shit! Jesus.
Dude, what the hell?
Stepping on glass. Scared me after that.
Right?
Yeah, I
Same
think he
here.
scared himself.
I think too.
I was like, I tried to walk away.
Did
off
you
of
shit
it.
your pants a little bit
I tried to
there?
walk away off of it. I
And
just
then as soon as you tried to step away, you stepped on it again. So, all right, we'll go down the back stairwell again. You guys know where we're at in the sense of the hotel? And
Yeah, I kind of got an idea.
That's the
window.
window side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Main Street. I know where we're at. Oh wow, I can see my flashlight on the roof across the street. Okay, so I'm like fucking juggling over here to be able to walk. Carrying my phone, the flashlight in.
I don't know what possessed them to do that. I guess that.
Do you think they probably just sealed up the windows and just never got
I don't
around to
know.
it?
I don't even fucking know. I don't know. Maybe they're planning on keeping them open so that you just, I don't know, ventilation and shit. Who knows? I don't know. But I just don't understand why you put the stairway in the middle of the.
Me neither. I felt like that's
middle of the
bad
window. That's
placement.
like weird.
That's like I said, I feel like I'm in Rose Red.
Right. Yeah.
The number of people that have come through here and renovated, there are no answers.
Some Winchester house shit right here.
Which we're going to be going to
I
in July.
love that place.
We're going in July. We're also going to Alcatraz in July.
Love that. You don't get some tips ahead of time. You have to get the hospital tickets before.
Okay, thank you.
So they
So-
they
So
differentiate.
what we started to talk about earlier on the brickwork and on the foundations and things like that. When we get down further down towards the basement and things like that, I can show you the basic foundation of it, and then it goes to brick and so forth. Some of the rock that is like out front and for the foundation was brought over from California. So the white rock that's outside when you're out front and everything, that white rock was this stuff brought in from California. The other rock down in the lower part of the building is kind of sparkly and everything, but it was a quarry that was just right out of side of town. So they brought that in locally, and that's how they started the foundation in, and then they went into the brick.
Which
So,
floor would you say has had the most work?
the most work? The main floor probably, well, no, the basement has probably had the most work, some of which now is having to be torn out. It wasn't, some of like the sheetrocking and stuff like that wasn't considered for commercial grade, and they were talking about opening it up commercially, so in other words,
I like how
I'm
that
sorry,
looks.
to rent, to
It's
rent
really
out
nice
or
on the
to,
camera.
they actually wanted to do
Oh,
a
the
spa
flashlight?
on it.
Yeah, no, on your phone.
They had
quality is
ended up
really
getting
nice.
the,
Thank you.
you'll see there's a lot of it, there's a
That's how I
lot
get all
of
my
the
videos.
drywall that residential would be fine, not commercial.
Okay.
So it's probably all getting.
That's how I get all my phones is what captures my videos.
Oh, nice.
So now that it's gonna go to
I thought you guys were
32,
using your GoPro still. Or
he's using the GoPro. So at 32 minutes, it's actually gonna stop and then go into another video.
Oh, actually, thank you for reminding me because I gotta do the same thing.
Well, mine will just automatically do it.
Mine unfortunately doesn't. It will actually just end the video and then you.
You think you're filming and you're not.
Yep. I
You
cleaned it
know, I
up.
don't know exactly, but it's a lot.
Cool spot.
This floor, you can really
Oh,
start
yeah.
to feel.
Cold spot.
Yeah, it did get cold in
Dude.
here.
It does kind of feel chilly. Around
All right.
Did it get colder there?
Yeah.
Cold spot.
Yeah, all of
Is
this
this
got
a
cold.
draft?
So the top floor, it's almost, you can almost feel the.
No, because now it's gone.
Down here, it's a more.
It's gone.
More happy.
Zoe,
Yeah.
come back. It's gone now. Phil, it's gone.
Come in this room.
It still feels a little chilly.
Come over here, Phil. Over here. It's gone. Like it's seriously gone.
That's not just the cold, that's to your
Yeah.
bone.
I keep. Do I have a scratch on my neck?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No scratches. You look fine.
Okay. Because something keeps like hitting my neck.
I hate when my pants do that. They pop a lot when I walk. You can hear my pants pop.
Seance. Zigzagging.
I'm not sure exactly which, I don't remember now, because it's
I
been a long time
remember
since I saw
watching
the
that
series.
thinking, that's just such bogus crap.
I don't remember exactly, because it's been a long time since I actually watched the show.
From what I remembered, it seemed like it was on this side.
I'm getting an anxious feeling down here.
Right.
Ooh, what's this at? Or is it, I wonder if that's blank wire. Just curious.
No.
No, nothing. It's still so weird that that
Cold
one
spot.
that wasn't connected.
Something's like.
I'm getting anxious down here. There's something like.
10 years ago, probably not.
It's like something's like just right around my shoulder.
This place.
Like when I walked into
Running
this
by as
room,
a
I felt
child,
cold.
you drop out of the car, you'd be like, oh, don't look, don't look.
So we're sleeping in here?
And just as a natural, just as a child, gut instinct, they might look back. Don't look, and I could not look sometimes, you know, but, then as I got older, I know people that.
Oh, it smells like mildew in here.
Looked around,
Yeah, it smells
Oh my god.
I never did.
Smells
I never did. And then when I found out it was being worked on and everything, and I ended up knowing the people that were working, doing work, I was like, cool, can I go for sure? And she brought me in. I was
Room is
so
cold.
excited.
It's nasty in there.
Yeah.
Like when you automatically smell mildew, I like just whiffed of it and I'm like, no.
No, I'm not even talking about this. I'm talking about the general feel.
I ended up coming back there anyway, and then it wasn't very long after being here that she said, "Still interested in that job?" And yeah. And I had been in here once.
Careful.
I had been in here once with Virginia, and she had shown us around and shown us the room where Elizabeth was and things like that.
Oh, look at this